What's up, YouTube world? It is Luke from Big Rig Tech Adventure, back again today with another video. Something a little bit different we're going to go into tonight. Yeah, it is night time. We're just going to have a look at a budget gaming mouse and a budget gaming mechanical keyboard. So if you're like me and you like to save a few pennies here and there and not spend, $200 on a mouse and another 200 and 300 bucks on a mechanical keyboard, because one, you don't have the money, or two, you just don't see the sense in it, or three, what's the difference? Then watch this video. So without further ado, let's roll it and get into it. Thanks, guys. Right, guys, so we're going to take a look at the gaming mouse, the budget gaming mouse. So this here is the budget gaming mouse we're going to have a look at tonight. So this is the Alcatraz X-Craft Air Twilight 2000. Whoa, jeez, that has got to be good, don't you think? 17 bucks, can't go wrong there. Anyway, let's have a good look at it. So upon the box, as you can see, it's quite a nice box. They've done well. I think the packaging probably cost 17 bucks. So I don't know what the quality of the mouse is going to be like. But anyway, so obviously we can open her up. So that's what she looks like on the inside. The mouse itself with some fancy patterns on it. Typical box, basically. So let's open this one up. Right. So what do we got, guys? One empty box. Right. Look at that. Okay. Another box. Whatever. Got some, I don't know what that is. Whatever. Look at that. Value. 17 bucks. And you get a mouse pad. Oh, check that out. Check it out. I can't believe this. 17 bucks. I think that mouse pad's more like to hold my beer, I reckon. What do you think? Look at that thing. That thing is like, what is it? What is that? What is that? How can you even call that a mouse pad? Seriously. It's more like a coaster for your beer. Anyway. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. It's quite... I just can't get over that. Classic. Anyway, let's have a look at the mouse. So, the good thing about this mouse is it is actually wireless. So, first pickup, it doesn't feel too cheap in the hand. It feels okay. It's actually got quite a nice feel to it. So compare it to, this is my Logitech G Pro wireless, $200 mouse. This is a X-Craft Alcatraz $17 budget gaming mouse. So size-wise, very comparable. Weight-wise, I would say almost identical. So what does 200 bucks get you? Clearly it's going to get you a better sensor and buttons and whatnot. But so that's what this one looks like. So then this one, as you can maybe tell, has a lot of LEDs going on. It's got a couple of side buttons, front and back, which is good. That's, for me, as more of a first-person shooter, I like me front and back toggle, reload, throw grenades, whatever you might be. At the top, you got what they call a CPI button, which would be to change your dots per inch, but the CPI for some reason. And then you've got obviously your middle mouse button, which feels quite good. It's got like almost like, it looks like a tire texture. I don't know if we'll be able to get that on the screen. So it's got like a tire texture on it. Feels quite good. Smooth, doesn't feel too clunky. The buttons, you got obviously left and right mouse buttons. They do feel quite good in the hand. Overall, first appearance, the mouse seems pretty good. Yeah. So what we'll do is a little bit later we'll chuck her on the computer and we'll give it a bit of a test around and see, we can see the colours and see what it's like. So I thought we'll just quickly go over a few of the specs on the actual on this actual mouse itself. So it comes with a 3200 CPI gaming sensor. 7 colors with pulsating effect on the actual mouse itself. It is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless mouse, gaming mouse, gaming. Rechargeable lithium-ion battery, great. X-Craft Pro Gaming Mouse Mat. This is a Pro Gaming Mouse Mat, guys. If you haven't seen one, that's what they look like. Pro Gaming Mouse Mat for your beer. So, then we have, on the inside, nothing apart from some pictures. So you obviously got the two-way scroll, which I mentioned earlier. You got the right click button, hello. Left click button, hello. CPI switcher, the forward button, the back button, and you've got a finger grip. Pretty sure that's called a thumb, but anyway. So the features, as I said earlier, 2.4 wireless optical, 2.4 gig wireless optical sensor, gaming mouse, rubberized finished, which I must admit, grip does feel quite good in the hand. Moving it around with my Logitech G Pro wireless, I do like this mouse a lot. The only thing I can criticize on this mouse personally is the grip wise. It is quite slippery in the hand because it's such a smooth finish. This has got the rubber on the side, which I do feel is better, but that's just a personal preference. We've got the backlight with graphic design, so we'll plug that in later and have a look. 5 programmable buttons, 3200 CPI, which I mentioned. The Alcatraz uses top industrial grade materials, which are rigorously tested. Say that 100 times. Tested and on par with top IT brands. On par. Can you believe that? Because they tested it. Must be true. Top grade switches withstand up to 3 million clicks at 60 GF load. Then you have the top grade cables, 100 GF, 6,000 swing test at the speed of 120 swings per minute. What? You're trying to tell me that they're swinging on this cable? They must be off their rocker. And then we've got Teflon feet of 500 GF last up to 10 kilometers of frictional distance at 35 meters per section. So they're talking about these feet here. So 10 kilometers. That's a fair amount of movement. So anyway, this will end up on my son's PC, which you can actually see me build over there. Just hit that button there and have a look. It'll take you to the video. But yeah, this will be his mouse that he's going to play with and test around. So cool. So next on the agenda, the keyboard. Let's have a look at the keyboard, shall we? We'll just get this stuff out of the way. Right. So we have the MKA BC Psych Falcon from Armageddon. Check that out. So this is a $39 mechanical gaming keyboard. RGB. Look out, guys. Hey? Can't ask for much more than that. As I said, on a tight budget, watch me. You look after yourselves, trust me. So, just quick look on the board itself. Features Kevlar Tech keycaps. Kevlar Tech. Bulletproof. So for home invasion, I can use my keyboard to protect myself. Anyway, they're concave for better comfort with lifetime fade-proof warranty. Lifetime. They will not fade. Mate, I'm sold. We've got ultra durable 50,000 million cycle mechanical switch. 50 million. That's a lot of presses. Multicolored backlight keyboard, as per the picture. And we've got gaming mode option for the deactivation of the Windows key. Who doesn't hate hitting the Windows key in the middle of a battle and you get taken back to the desktop and you're like, and then you die. So let's have a look. What we got in the box. So open her up. Greeted with that. Awesome. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, look at that. You got spare switches. That's cool. And some, it must be to pull them out. Ah, cool. Anyway, let's have a look at what's in the actual keyboard itself. So this is not a wireless keyboard. This is obviously a USB keyboard. So it comes with a USB plug, typical USB keyboard. And that's what the actual board itself looks like. So upon opening this board, it does feel quite nice. A little bit, not overly heavy, feels good. it's got some nice rubber feet to it. So if we have a look in the bottom, it's got some good rubber feet there to stop it from sliding around while you're gaming away, which is really good. As you can see, I've gone for the smaller form factor keyboard. I don't use the numpad personally for anything, so I prefer this small form factor keyboard. It took me a while to get used to it, but I actually do prefer it. Yeah, so no frills, mechanical gaming keyboard right there. Not much really else to talk about. You can kind of hear the, actually feels good. I like it. So, ninja. Anyway, that's really it. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck her in. We're going to turn this computer off. We'll take out my bits and pieces and we'll plug this in and we'll take a bit of a quick look at her and see what they look like and how they perform. Let's get to it, guys. All right, guys, we're back, and so we've got the mouse and the keyboard plugged in. So default looks is like this. So quite a cool effect on the mouse itself. You can see it kind of cycles through the colors. I'll flick this light off, so it gives it a bit better of a look. So quite a cool looking mouse actually. I like it. Looks pretty good. I dare say it would come with software that you'd be able to obviously change it to be addressable, so you could change it to whatever color you wanted or turn it off completely, up to you. But yeah, quite a nice, cool. It's actually quite a cool mouse. So the keyboard is here. As you can see, it's cycling through the RGB colors, which is quite cool. That's just the default setting there. I think it looks rather cool. Yeah, so now, from what I understand is, oh, look at that. Just push the button and she changes. That's very cool. Very cool. So basically set it up to whatever you want. Now I know that this comes with third-party software as well, so you can obviously turn it off, change it to a single color, whatever you want to cycle through. I do believe it has shortcuts for different buttons that you can do. But quite a cool looking keyboard. So guys, not much really else I can go into in terms of the mouse and keyboard, but as you can see, they do come up quite good. And for a cheap budget mouse, I think this is going to perform quite well, really. Moving it around on the screen, let's quickly log in, and nice to type on that keyboard. So we'll suss out the mouse and see what happens. We don't have a mouse. Okay. Bear with me. All right, so we got the mouse working, which is good. Feels quite good. So cycling through the DPIs, or CPIs they call it, changes obviously the sensitivity, dots per inch or centimeters per inch, whatever it might be. But I think this is a rather cool looking mouse. So I do really like it. And with the lights turned off, it kind of all glows. I'll quickly flick off the lights. Right, so lights are off. I don't know how well this is going to work, but so you can see, it's quite cool. Quite a nice RGB. And you know, comparing it to some of the top brands out there, hey, look, it's on par. You know, it's got the nice accents on the side. It's got obviously the scrolling through different styles that you can go for. The mouse itself, it doesn't have a button that you can address on the mouse itself, but you know, that's a pretty cool, you know, keyboard. $39, $17. You can't go wrong. Hey, so let's just quickly turn this light back on. Yeah. All right. So just finish up. $17, $39. In my opinion, you can't go wrong. Is this going to make you a worse gamer? Not by a long shot. If you're bad, you're bad. If you're good, you're going to be good with no matter what mouse you use. So the whole let's spend $200 on a mouse. Logitech G Pro Wireless. Thanks for coming. It's up to you. If you got money to burn, go for it. If you're all about brands, go for it. If you're like me and you want a best bang for buck, it's right here, guys. So Guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel so you can watch more of my content. It makes me happy when I see those subscriber numbers going up because I don't feel like I'm doing this for no reason. But please hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you want me to have a look at, anything I can change, improve, do better. I'd love to hear feedback. So guys, thanks very much and peace out. Thanks. Ciao.